welcome. Welcome, everybody. We're finally here. The Season 7 championship game where legends are made. A game that we will remember from years and years to come. The 10-5 Rhinos going against the 11-4 Wildcats. Wow, what a game we got for you today. Let's take a look at the game plans here for the Rhinos and the Wildcats. The Rhinos select tails, and they won, and they select kick. So the Rhinos will get it after halftime, and we will see the Wildcats with the ball first. Let's go take a look at these game plans.
The away team
these two
to start the game.
Titans of teams here going against each other in the championship game. No more delays. Let's get this game going. Both teams go with the Denver offense and the New England defense, and they've been rolling with it here in the playoffs. Denver and New England for both of these teams going up against each other here in the Season 7 championship game. Who will walk away with the win? And who will go home sour? Let's get this going right now. Boom! Number 16, Dave Rogers for the Wildcats on the return here.
Rogers on the return.
Let's take a look at these Wildcats.
They'll start the drive
Wildcats
at the 22-yard
beat
line.
the Bears, scored 27 points, and they beat the Piranhas, scoring over 30 points. They come here in the championship game, going to the left side, the number 42, that's Tiki Carter. And let's take a look at this offense here. They are ranked first for points per game in the league. They were ranked second for total offense and second for passing yards with over 3,600 passing yards, led by number 17, Pat Hall, under center for the Wildcats. They hand it off to number 42. He gets tackled in the backfield by number 53, Herb Orlando. He's able to get away from it, but then gets brought down by number 96, Mike Matthews, the defensive end for the Rhinos, and we got a 3rd and 8.
Ball on the 25-yard
On the opening drive for the Wildcats, they come out in running formation. Two wide receivers, hand it off to the running back, and it looks like they're going to get it. Number 42. Tiki Carter gets the big first down here for the Wildcats. Number 42, Tiki Carter, won a championship game and then was traded here from the Scorpions. Number 17, Pat Hall, was drafted by the Wildcats. Number 27 is the fullback. That's actually the rookie running back that they got playing fullback today. And they handed off to Tiki Carter for another good game and 3 rushes for 20 yards. Tiki Carter's been running great in these playoffs. Both of these teams have veteran running backs with Mark Marshall and Tiki Carter in.
on the 45-yard line.
Number 80 is the tight end for the Wildcats, Timmy Williams. Number 88 is Troy Jackson, and number 16 is Dave Rogers. And Jesse Johnson, the rookie outside linebacker for the Rhinos, comes in and gets his 2nd sack of the playoffs, as he had one last week, a big one against Ralph. 3rd and 8 once again for these Wildcats. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. They drop back to throw this time, throw it to the right side, complete it on a hook route, and he gets the first down. Number 88, Troy Jackson, on the big catch there. The Rhinos defense is number one for turnover differential. They had 3 turnovers last week, but so did the Wildcats. Both these teams turned it over 3 times apiece against their opponents last week. And another wheel route, looks like Pat Hall's trying to go to number 42 in the flats, but number 15, Leon Jolly, the young one-year pro cornerback, comes in and lays out Tiki Carter for a 2-yard loss. And it's now 2nd and 2. These 3rd downs for these Wildcats, they've been able to convert them, but the 1st and 2nd downs, these Rhinos have been really locking down on them. Let's see if the Rhinos can come up with a big stop here. Pat Hall drops back in the pocket, throws to the left side. Dave Rogers on the catch. 3 consecutive completions, and now the Wildcats are getting down near the Rhinos end zone at the 28-yard line. What a throw by Pat Hall. He's 3 for 3, 35 yards by the young 3-year pro quarterback. Goes to the left side. Oh! Gets knocked down by number 94. The defensive lineman drops back in coverage and smacks it down. I believe that was Xavier Dawson. Big knockdown there. And it's 2nd and 10. Wildcats come out with 2 tight ends, 1 running back, quarterback under center, drop back to throw to the left side, completes it to Dave Rogers. And he gets another 1st down, and the Wildcats are moving the ball here. Like I said, the Wildcats are 2nd in the league for total offense and 2nd in the league for passing offense. The Rhinos are 5th in the league for passing defense. These Wildcats are on a 3-game winning streak, and the Rhinos are on a 2-game winning streak. The Wildcats have won a championship game in Season 2. They beat the Gators in overtime, and the Rhinos lost a championship game in Season 3 against the Demons. Tiki Carter gets the handoff, breaks the initial tackle by Mike Matthews, number 96, but then gets clotheslined by the pursuing defender and gets brought down before the 1st down. And we got another 3rd down coming up here for these Wildcats. The Wildcats have been doing well on 3rd down so far today. 3rd and 4. Pat Hall under center. Tosses it to Tiki Carter. He gets brought down. Number 31, Dion Murphy. The strong safety for the Rhinos comes up with a big stop there and forces the 4th down, and the Wildcats are going to have to settle for a field goal. Huge stop here by the Rhinos.
Anderson is lined up for the field goal. The kick is good.
That was a long drive. 3 minutes and 59 seconds. 4-minute drive. 14 plays. 68 yards. Ends in a field goal. What a great way to keep the time of possession for the Wildcats. They kept converting those 3rd downs. I want to say they converted 4 of them. 3 or 4 of them for sure. But the 3rd down that mattered the most, Dion Murphy, number 31, the strong safety for the Rhinos, comes up with a big stop on Tiki Carter, the running back for the Wildcats. Here comes number 26. This is the Rhinos' star quarterback, Alex Campbell, on the return, getting out to the 24-yard line. And let's talk about these Rhinos. The Rhinos, number 4, Alonzo Atkins, under center. Number 40, Mark Marshall, running back, veteran running back for the Rhinos. Gets the handoff there, gets to the line of scrimmage, but no gain. Number 89, Alan Dwight, was a former Gator who was traded to the Rhinos and has exploded on the scene since he's been here. Number 84 is their star wide receiver, Randy Dorsey. And number 82 is their sure hand tight end veteran, Kobe Bennett. Another handoff to the running back, Mark Marshall, who had a huge day last week. He had 2 receiving touchdowns in the quarterfinals, and then had 2 rushing touchdowns in the semifinals. And they tried to hand it to him a few times, but were unable to convert. They toss it to number 32. David Tate on the wheel route on 3rd down. Comes up with a big catch there. What a great play call by the Rhinos. David Tate on the wheel route is able to catch it inbounds. A lot of those times those throws go out of bounds, or the running back catches it but steps out of bounds. Great concentration there and great throw in anticipation by Alonzo Atkins, the quarterback for the Rhinos. Big first down there. Now they're up to the 47-yard line, but that's the end of the first quarter, and that went by quickly. 3-0 Wildcats over the Rhinos. The Rhinos have the ball here.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Rhinos come up with 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and a running back, quarterback under center. Alonzo Atkins, number 4. Hands it off to number 40. Almost gets tackled, and then gets thrown at by number 93, Romeo. The defensive end looked like he almost got caught in the backfield. Good move by number 40, Mark Marshall, the running back, to get away from Glenn Anderson. But there were multiple defenders in the backfield really quickly. Good job by the Wildcats defense there. They hand it off to Mark Marshall again, and again the pocket gets collapsed really quickly. And the Wildcats are closing down as they are the home field team here in the championship game.
3rd and 8.
Second time that they have hosted a championship game. Last time they were able to beat the Gators in season 2, way back in season 2. They hand it off to number 32. David Tate gets another rep here, and he gets another first down. Look at David Tate, the rookie running back, coming in here
First and 10.
for the Rhinos, and it looks like they got a game plan to get this young man involved. Dual back system for the Rhinos has been working well. Play action, and that was a bad throw by Alonzo Atkins, and he's lucky that that ended up being a completion. They got the rookie running back, David Tate, number 32, playing at fullback today. They also got him rotating in clearly on 3rd downs for the running back position, and it's been working well for them today. And it's been working well for them all playoffs, to be honest. He dropped back to throw. Alonzo Atkins throws to the left side. He's wide open. Number 82, Kobe Bennett's running. Wow, what a play by the Rhinos. Number 82, Kobe Bennett, also a former Gator, was traded to the Rhinos from the Gators and is there. One of the best hands, if not the best hands on the team, has got to be number 82, Kobe Bennett. They look for him when times get rough, and that couldn't have been a better time here in the championship game. Alonzo Atkins, 2 for 3, 52 yards, throws it to the right side. He caught it. Number 84, Randy Dorsey, almost gets to the end zone.
Second and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
On the 2-yard line, here come the Rhinos. They drop back to throw to the left side. He's wide open. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Rhinos. Number 41, Daryl Jones, the veteran fullback, coming in huge here, who's actually playing at the 2nd tight end position today. Number 41. Coming in as the backup tight end, comes up with a huge catch, and he was wide open there in the end zone. The Wildcats just absolutely lost track of him or sold out on the run. I'm not sure. You have to go back and look at that one, but either way, the Rhinos score first. The first touchdown is for the Rhinos here after 10 plays, 73 yards, 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Ends in a 1-yard pass and catch to the veteran fullback who's playing tight end today, Daryl Jones. Number 16, Dave Rogers gets a lane. And he's fast. He led the team in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. Number 16, Dave Rogers, 6'4", and extremely fast. The fastest, if not the fastest receiver in the league. Gets them up to the 39-yard line, and the Wildcats had a huge drive last time they were out. Held the ball for over 4 minutes, but had to settle for a field goal. They drop back to throw it to the left side, and number 16, Dave Rogers, with the toe drag swag. What a beautiful catch, and look at the chemistry and the timing between these two wide receiver and quarterback combo, and that is definitely a catch. They're going to challenge him to go right ahead, because that was a real nice throw, and even better catch. Look at Pat Hall got tackled as he was throwing it. Dave Rogers clearly in. Number 16, the big body, 6'4", wide receiver.
The player was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Incomplete pass.
They're going to call that incomplete pass. Wow, and honestly, lucky that wasn't for a touchdown or something like that, because that looked into me, but maybe he did not have control of the ball as he was going down with it. 62 catches, 1,507 yards, and 16 touchdowns so far in season 7. They drop back to throw on 2nd and 10 and almost throw an interception. Number 50 jumps right in front of the ball for the Rhinos. The linebacker for the Rhinos comes in with a big play there. Pat Hall, 5 completions, 8 attempts, 50 yards in the big game here. This is his first time ever being in the championship game. Pat Hall goes to the right side, but it's out of bounds, trying to go to Troy Jackson, and they're going to have to punt the ball here, and the Rhinos come up with a big stop here. The Wildcats do not get the favorable challenge, or should I say the Rhinos come up with an amazing challenge as they challenged that and got it overturned, and then came up with 2 big stops. And now they're getting the ball back. Glenn Anderson on special teams lays out Randy Dorsey, the wide receiver, at the 24-yard line. And here come the Rhinos. It's been a special season all season long. Can they do that here in the championship game? Alonzo Atkins looked like he dropped back to throw, and he looked like he wanted to go deep. He was holding on to the ball, waiting for his man to get open, but then felt the pressure and had to get rid of it quickly, and ends up being an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Rhinos come up with 2 wide receivers, quarterback under center, handed off to the running back, number 40, Mark Marshall. To make it a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5. Under 3 minutes left here in the championship game for season 7. Last game of season 7 comes down to this. A game that will be remembered forever. Lonzo Atkins throws in the middle of the field. Number 41, Darryl Jones coming up big again. Darryl Jones had the touchdown earlier. Now comes up with a big first down here for the Rhinos. Lonzo Atkins 5 for 7 attempts, 72 yards, get a touchdown. Lonzo Atkins, number 4, Rhinos quarterback under center, motions a tight end to the outside. Toss play to the right side to Mark Marshall, but he gets brought down by number 53, Glenn Anderson. We'll take a look at the running back comparisons. Both of these running backs have been held down today. 1.1 yard per average to 3.8 yard per average. And that's the 2-minute warning after the tackle for a loss by Glenn Anderson.
2nd and 11. Ball up at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 11. Rhinos up 7-3 here under the 2 minutes. They motion a wide receiver from the right to the left side. That's number 89, Allen White. They hand it off to the left side. Big blocking up front. He's gone. Look at him go. Mark Marshall. Only had 1 man to beat, but he got brought down. 7 attempts for 31 yards. That was the veteran Mark Marshall getting into the open field, but great block in there by Randy Dorsey and Alan Dwight, and a huge touchdown saving tackle by the strong safety for the Wildcats, number 48, Mo Ambrose. They hand it out for Mark Marshall once again, and why not? Makes the first man miss, but then gets brought down by the second defender. Looked like there were two Wildcat defenders on him immediately, and Mark Marshall still gets away from one and falls into a 3-yard gain. Big play there by the veteran running back. The Rhinos come out with 4 wide receivers, no halfback. Empty backfield, throw to the left side. Caught by Eric Kelly, number 6. The rookie wide receiver for the Rhinos, or should I say the one-year pro wide receiver for the Rhinos.
Keep the throttle down.
First and 10. They motion him. They throw it to the running back. Mark Marshall's making multiple people miss. And that's a 9.5-yard gain. On first down, and here come the Rhinos.
They don't get nothing.
They drop back to throw. Oh, he gets brought down immediately. What a play by Romeo, number 93. The defensive end for the Wildcats comes in there and blows him up. Third down conversion, 3 for 3 on third down for these Rhinos. And the Wildcats are 2 for 4. They come out in a running I formation. Mark Marshall, number 40 in the backfield. They hand it off to him once again. He gets the first down. Romeo, number 93, is talking to the ref, but that does not matter. You're not going to get a holding play on that one. That was great blocking up front by these Rhinos offensive linemen. And now they get the big first down that they need. And it's first and goal for these Rhinos. They come out with 2 tight ends, fullback and a running back. Quarterback under center, handed off to Mark Marshall, and it's been working today. And number 93, once again, Romeo's been all over them today. And that's another play by the defensive end, Romeo, at the line of scrimmage. Actually, a 2-yard gain for Mark Marshall there. 8 yards to go. They come out in shotgun formation, first time today. 5 wide receivers. Actually, that's number 40, Mark Marshall, in the slot there on the right side of your screen. He dropped back to throw. He pump fakes, throws to the right side. He caught it. Mark Marshall's in the end zone. Touchdown, Rhinos. What a throw. Great pump action by Alonzo Atkins. Got the defensive lineman to jump. And wow, that was a real close one. Just gets it past the linebacker, stretching out for it. And Mark Marshall comes up with another receiving touchdown in the playoffs. Mark Marshall, the veteran running back, really wants this one, you can tell. What a play by the Rhinos. They would not be denied on that drive, and what an amazing drive by Alonzo Atkins to bring them all the way down there and to get it in the end zone. 12 plays, 73 yards, 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Ends in an 8-yard pass from Alonzo Atkins to the veteran running back, Mark Marshall. They came out in shotgun formation for the first time and had 5 wide receivers, but Mark Marshall was in the slot, and looks like Alonzo Atkins found a favorable matchup, and it's 17-3. The Wildcats get the ball with 49 seconds left and all their timeouts. Let's see how aggressive these Wildcats are here on this drive. Take a look at the formation they decide to pick here.
They'll take over.
They come up with 4 wide receivers, so that's promising. 5 wide receivers, sorry. Quarterback in shotgun formation. The Wildcats are busting out shotgun themselves. Pat Hall, number 17, is in shotgun, throws to the right side. He caught it. Oh, just over the defender's hands. That was number 86, Torrey Sellers. Actually, a former Scorpion as well, coming with a good catch there. Pat Hall, 6 completions, 10 attempts, 61 yards, and that last one was threaded a needle. And sorry, 86 is Melvin Black, which is actually the rookie wide receivers that the Wildcats got in the 7 draft. Pat Hall throws to the right side. Beautiful catch there. That's number 88, Troy Jackson, they tried that right earlier and couldn't connect. This time they did. 3 catches, 31 yards. Troy Jackson has been having an amazing playoff run so far. Can he keep it up here in the championship game? They drop back to throw. He gets brought down again. That's Jesse Johnson once again, the rookie. Comes up with his second sack of the game and his third of the playoffs. And what no bigger time than now to come up with that one. 2nd and 15. They go to the hurry-up offense, trying to throw it quickly to number 88, but number 26, Alex Campbell, the star cornerback, comes up with the pass deflection. And it's 3rd and 15. Those last 2 plays, a big sack and then a big knockdown, and it's 3rd and 15 now. Again, come up with his 5 wide receivers. Pat Hall in shotgun formation. He needs to convert here. Goes for the check down. No! And he gets knocked down by the Rhinos. And the Rhinos come up with another huge stop here. And the Wildcats offense gets shut down once again. Looked like they were getting aggressive with that 5 wide receivers, but were unable to get it going against this Rhinos defense. Number 84, Randy Dorsey, waits for the fair catch, but it is an amazing punt as it bounces back from the 1-2 yard line and ends at the 10-yard line. What an amazing punt there by the Wildcats punter. And now it's 1st and 10, 15 seconds left. They're coming up with a goal line formation. I'm assuming they're just going to run this and go into the locker room for halftime as they are up 14-3. That's exactly what they do, and I'm assuming they're not going to use their timeouts here. Neither team is going to use their timeouts, and that's going to be the wrap up the first half. 14-3.
2nd and 11.
We haven't had any turnovers, but big pressure from the Rhinos defensive line and linebackers have been really getting to Pat Hall, the quarterback for the Wildcats, and they've just not been able to get it going. Had to settle for a field goal in the first drive, but it's been downhill since there. Take a look at the time of possession in the graphic at the bottom here. 146 yards for the Rhinos compared to 90 yards for the Wildcats, and also the time of possession is only off by a few seconds. So the Rhinos have been able to capitalize basically on their opportunities, and the Wildcats have not. And now the Rhinos get the ball back at halftime, and that is an amazing first half. And it couldn't have played out any better for the Rhinos. Up by 2 possessions. They get the ball here at the 28-yard line. Take a look at the plays. 23 plays for the Rhinos compared to 19 plays for the Wildcats. Play action, going to the left side on a slant route. 84. That's Randy Dorsey, and that's a 10-yard pass and catch. And a big first down. Great play. Great play call.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
That total yards again, 157 for the Rhinos compared to 94 for the Wildcats. They hand it off to the running back, but not this time. Romeo, number 93, comes up with a big 3-yard loss for the Wildcats and blows up Mark Marshall in the backfield.
2nd and 13.
Number 93, the defensive lineman for the Wildcats, has been really playing amazing today.
Hey, watch the ball.
2nd and 13, they drop back to throw. Great protection. Goes to the left side. Has to go to the check down because no one else is open. Great coverage by the Wildcats secondary. They had to throw it to the check down to the running back again, number 40, Mark Marshall, and he gets tackled almost immediately. Bringing up 3rd down. They're 4 for 4 on 3rd down so far. The Rhinos come out with this shotgun formation they've had so much success with. 4 wide receivers, drop back to throw. They throw it deep to the left side. He's open. Oh, and they call it out of bounds! Are you kidding me? That looked like it was a touchdown to me. And the refs are calling some questionable calls today. And no doubt that they call a challenge here. Let's take a look at this again. 1, 2, come on, ref! Come on! That's gotta be in. Even the refs are feeling the pressure of the championship game here. Randy Dorsey.
Touchdown.
They're calling it a touchdown. Touchdown, Rhinos! Come on! What a throw and catch! Alonzo Atkins dropped back in shotgun formation. Great protection. Had all day to throw it. Was able to get it up and over the top to number 84, their star veteran wide receiver. Randy, sweet as candy, Randy Dorsey finds his way into the end zone. 4 plays, 71 yards, 1 minute, ends in a 59-yard passing catch to Randy Dorsey, Alonzo Atkins, and these Rhinos have been playing absolutely phenomenal all playoffs. They had an amazing game against the Blue Jays, absolute record, historical performance against the Cobras, their rival, and now find themselves against a team, the Wildcats, that they have beaten twice in the playoffs in the last 2 seasons. One in the quarterfinals and one in the semifinals, and now find them playing once again in the championship game and find themselves up 21-3 in the third quarter, and the Wildcats have to do something now if they plan to get back in this game. 2 wide receivers, I formation, quarterback under center, drops back to throw, throws it to the right side, had so many men there to protect, but still was under pressure. It looked like that was Jesse Johnson, once again number 50, trying to weave his way through the crowd, through the offensive line, and almost still got to the quarterback, forcing Pat Hall to get rid of the pass right away. 1st and 10, big throw and catch, handed off to number 42. They're calling it a fumble! Oh, he forces the fumble! But the offensive line was able to pick it up. And that was a real close call by the Wildcats.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
They drop back to throw. Goes to the left side. He caught it. Number 82 Williams. The big first down here, and the Wildcats have to do something now. They plan on getting back in this game, down 21-3.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
1st and 10. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Quarterback under center, I formation, play action, throws it to the left side to number 16, Dave Rogers. And he caught it for a big first down. 3 consecutive passes now. 3 consecutive completions, should I say, by Pat Hall. Number 17 quarterback of the Wildcats. 63 catches now on the season, 16 touchdowns, but Dave Rogers has not had a receiving touchdown in the playoffs.
1-yard loss on the play.
He was unable to get in the end zone versus the Bears and the Piranhas, and he had 16 on the season. Can he get himself a touchdown here in the championship game?
44-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Wildcats come up with a shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers, and the Rhinos come up with 3 safeties high. 2nd and 11. Great protection. Throws to the left side. 2 defenders there. Oh! Almost intercepted by number 46. That was Dante Terry, the rookie free safety. Almost comes up with a big catch there.
3rd and
Number 15,
11.
Leon Jolly, the cornerback for the Rhinos, assisting on the defense there. 3rd and 11. 5 wide receivers, shotgun formation, again throws for the check down, and it gets knocked down by number 53, Orlando. And now the Wildcats need to start considering go for it on 4th down by 3 possessions here. And they're going to elect the punt, and again, the Rhinos are having an absolute legendary stretch here in the playoffs. Number 84, Randy Dorsey waves it off.
First and 10.
For a touchback, so it's on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Rhinos come out with
It's showtime, baby. On the 10, keep moving.
two tight ends and a wide receiver. They pass to number 41, Daryl Jones. The fullback playing tight end today, who had the first touchdown of the game, and multiple first down catches. Comes up with another one here. 3 catches actually for 27 yards and a touchdown. And the Rhinos drop back to throw, go to the left side, number 40 caught it, and another first down for the Rhinos. 3 consecutive completions for Alonzo Atkins, and these Rhinos are playing like they are hungry for this championship here. Alonzo Atkins, 12 completions, 15 attempts, 191 yards, and 3 touchdowns so far. Alonzo Atkins is playing out of his mind. Drops back to throw, goes to the right side, caught it once again, Daryl Jones. Number 41 is having an amazing career day today. And comes up with another 9-yard catch on first down.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Rhinos come out in running formation. Quarterback number 4, Alonzo Atkins under center. Drops back to throw, throws to the left side. Oh my God, what a catch! Mark Marshall leaps in the air on that wheel route once again, which they've been having a lot of success with today. Going to Dave Tate and to Mark Marshall on that wheel route, trying to take advantage of the flat zone. And it's been working well for them today. Another first down catch by a halfback. They come in with 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end and a running back with drop back and throw in the middle field. It's intercepted! Number 55 comes with a big interception there. That's Keith Swan, the backup middle linebacker. And here is the chance for the Wildcats now to turn it around. Here's step 1 right here in the comeback. Can they get the turnover that they needed? They did. Now they got the ball. Can they take advantage of this kind of momentum? They hand it off to number 42, Tiki Carter. 9 rushes so far today, 4.1 yards per carry. And another big first down on first down. And here comes the Wildcats down by 3 possessions. In the dwindling seconds of the 3rd quarter, can Pat Hall and the Wildcats rally and get a 4th quarter comeback here? They throw to the left side, Dave Rogers. They had success with that play earlier. They go back to it, and he gets between 3 defenders as the Rhinos are all over Dave Rogers today. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Dave Rogers, 73 receiving yards today. But the Rhinos over the Wildcats, 21-3 here in Season 7 championship game. Who will walk away as the champion of Season 7? Don't go anywhere. 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end and a fullback, and a running back in I formation. Drop back and throw to the right side, almost intercepted. Number 53, Eric Orlando, the middle linebacker, was all over the tight end and almost comes up with the biggest play of his career right there.
Hey, let's go.
Pat Hall has 1 4th quarter comeback this season. Can he do it again here in the championship game? Drops back to throw. Great protection. Throws it deep in the middle of the field. He caught it. Dave Rogers, number 16, comes in with a big catch to bring them under the 5-yard line. That's his 5th catch of the ball game, 103 yards. Dave Rogers gets tackled 3 yards short of the end zone on a huge catch for the Wildcats. Dante Terry, number 46, brought him down for the game-saving, or the touchdown-saving tackle, should I say. Number 17, top play to number 42. Tiki Carter gets brought down in the backfield by number 15, Leon Jolly. Huge play by the Rhinos, and a loss of 4, I believe, or a loss of 3. 2nd and goal. The Rhinos are a bend-but-don't-break defense. They allow you to get down here, but then shut you down here. They hand it off to number 42. It looks like he's going to score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 42, sneaky Tiki Carter gets in the end zone. Looked like that was Bates, number 50. 8 that had a chance to bring him down. But the big frame running back veteran, season 4 champion with the Scorpions, comes up with a big touchdown here, and it looks like the Wildcats are going to go for 2 to get it within 10 points. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, quarterback under center. They drop back to throw. This is a huge play. He caught it. The 2-point conversion's good. They go to Troy Jackson, and now they bring it within 10 points. Whoa! 2 catches for 52 yards on that drive. 6 plays, 67 yards, just over a minute and 10 seconds on the drive. And here come the Wildcats. Down by 10 points now, 21-11. Surprised I guess I'm not surprised they went for that 2-point conversion. Ended up being a great decision as they got it. They kick it off, and that's number 26, Alex Campbell, fumbles the ball. Oh, no! The Wildcats force another special teams turnover as they got one against the Bears in the semifinals, and they get another one here, but they're going to challenge it. They have to challenge this. They absolutely have to challenge this play. They don't have a choice. And look at Heath Swan, number 55 on the special teams, who had the interception earlier, also forces a fumble here on the special teams. The backup middle linebacker playing out of his mind, grabbing number 26, Alex Campbell, from behind, trying to punch that ball out. But it looks like number 26 is down before the ball came out, because there's multiple bodies around him. It's hard to say. Let's see what they rule here.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
They're saying he's down. They're saying they're reversing the play. Whoa, that was a close one there for the Rhinos. The Wildcats almost turned it over on special teams once again. But Alex Campbell was down, they say, and the Rhinos keep the ball. They come up with 2 tight ends, drop back to throw to the right side, interception! Oh no! Number 25, Bruce Lang, comes up with a big interception here. They will not be denied. They tried to force the ball to number 89, Alan White, and Bruce Lang comes up with a big interception here, and here come the Wildcats. Whoa, just when you thought this was the Rhinos game. And this is what they've been doing all season long, and a big reason why they're here, as they forced 3 turnovers last week against the Bears, and now have forced 2 turnovers, almost 3, as one got called back. Oh no! Interception! They turn around and throw an interception. Pat Hall throws it to Irv Orlando. I'm not even done explaining what happened on the play before. And the Wildcats come out and throw an interception. Irv Orlando, number 53, middle linebacker for the Rhinos. They say, man, we can turn over the ball too. And that's exactly what they do. Oh my Lord. What just happened?
Jones, the intended receiver, on the play.
Wow. What a turn of events. The Wildcats did not take advantage of that turnover, and then they turned it over themselves. Rhinos, the turnover titans.
Keep the throttle down.
Lonzo Atkins, number 4, under center, drops back to throw. He's got great protection. Goes to the right side to number 32. The rookie running back, David Tate, gets the catch. And it's now 3rd down, and the Wildcats have been dreading these 3rd downs, as the Rhinos are 4-4. Third down, haven't missed yet. This would be a big stop here if the Wildcats can stop them here. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They motion a tight end from the right side to the left side, empty backfield. Quarterback under center, drops back to throw, throws to the left side. He's wide open. He caught it. Number 82, Kobe Bennett, short-hand veteran tight end for the Rhinos, comes in with a big catch there. 1st down. Ball at the 41-yard line, and that was a huge catch by Kobe Bennett. That's his 2nd catch of the ball game, 46 yards. Lonzo Atkins drops back and throws it on that wheel route once again to the running back. Marshall, number 4. He caught it, and that's a 3-yard gain. great play and great strategy by these Rhinos attacking the flats of these Wildcats all day.
38-yard line.
Let's go. Temple.
Zig, zig.
Second and 7. Goes to middle field.
Incomplete pass.
Almost intercepted
And
again. Number 52,
Daniel
Daniel Krieg. They call him the Blitz Krieg linebacker. Almost comes up with a big interception there. Got his hands on the ball.
Ball on the 38-yard
5
line.
for 5 on third down. Another third down coming up. Over 3,000 passing yards by Alonzo Graham and 33 passing touchdowns. They hand it off to number 32. He breaks away from everybody. He's still running. What a run. What a play call. And David Tate is getting involved in this game. And look at the two-headed monster. This halfback. The halfbacks for these Rhinos have been playing phenomenal. They're getting everyone involved. They're getting Daryl Jones. Look at the big block he had there to pave the way for the rookie running back. They got Daryl Jones coming in at tight end. Daryl Jones coming in at fullback. They got David Tate playing fullback and David Tate playing running back. And they got Mark Marshall playing receiver and Mark Marshall playing running back. These three halfbacks have been playing phenomenal for these Rhinos today. They hand it off to Mark Marshall on first down, and he gets brought down behind the line of scrimmage by Glenn Anderson. Speaking of guys having a good day today, number 53, middle linebacker Wildcats, has been playing phenomenal too.
Here we go,
Comes up
baby.
with a 2-yard loss, and it's second and 12. Two tight ends, they hand it off to the running back once again. Good blocking, makes a man miss. Oh, and he scores! Touchdown, Rhinos! What a play! What a play! What an effort by number 40, Mark Marshall, making multiple people miss. And then two men couldn't bring him down, and he drags them into the end zone with him. Mark Marshall, look at that! Oh, they roll it in. That was close. Looked like his knee was down just before the end zone, but the stretching arms of Mark Marshall breaks the plane, and the Rhinos score. Whoa, what a play by the Rhinos. Running back number 40, Mark Marshall, and David Tate and Daryl Jones. Again, these three halfbacks, you just don't know how they're going to get you, and it's hard to game plan for. David Tate had one catch for 5 yards and also 26 rushing yards, but ends in a 13-yard run by Mark Marshall. And what a run it was, a legendary run by the veteran Mark Marshall. Like I said, he had 2 receiving touchdowns in the first playoff game, and then the second playoff he had 2 rushing touchdowns, and now he's got multiple rushing touchdowns and receiving touchdowns in one game. Mark Marshall is a Swiss Army knife today. Number 16, Dave Rogers, gets brought down by number 15, Leon Jolly, which is actually his 8th tackle so far today. And it's first and 10, ball at the 25-yard line, 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter in the Season 7 championship game that the Rhinos have been dominating. And it looked like the Wildcats were starting to get a little bit of momentum, but then it was ended quickly by Irv Orlando, the middle linebacker, number 53. They tried to throw it to Dave Rogers to the left side, but it gets knocked down by Leon Jolly, who's having an amazing day. 8 tackles, multiple pass deflections. He's been all over these wide receivers today. Second and 10. Pat Hall's under pressure, has to get rid of it. They ruled an incompletion, but it looked like that was number 50, Jesse Johnson, trying to get his 3rd sack of the ball game.
Third and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Rhinos are 6 for 6 on third down, and the Wildcats are 2 for 6 on third down, and that's the big story of the game so far. 5 wide receivers, shotgun formation, throw to the left side on the screen play. Number 16 tries to get away, but he gets brought down by number 46, just short of the first down, and it's 4th and 3, and I can imagine they have to go for this. They are on their own 32-yard line, though, and they are going to go for it. The home crowd cheers them on, but that's the 2-minute warning, so they're going to have a little bit more time to think about this 4th down play. 4th and 3. This is a big play here.
Let's go.
Pat Hall. Drops back to throw, throws it deep to the right side. It looks like he's got a man. Just overthrows him, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the home crowd is in absolute shock. And the Wildcats turn it over on downs. Rhinos 28-11 with under 2 minutes left, and they got the ball. You can imagine they'd be feeling really good if you're a Rhinos fan right now.
Marshall on the carry.
They take it to the fullback and hand it to the running back. It's had 16 attempts so far, 56 yards, I believe that was, and a touchdown. But he also has a receiving touchdown as well.
30-yard line.
2nd and 8, and the time is dwindling, and the Wildcats aren't even using their timeouts here. They hand it off to number 40, Mark Marshall. He's going to score! Touchdown, Rhinos! What a play by Mark Marshall! Just to top it off, the home crowd don't like it, but CSFL fans everywhere are cheering for Mark Marshall, the veteran running back, who had an incredible playoff run. Tops it off here with a sure score to make it 35-11. And the Rhinos continue their legendary streak here in the Season 7 playoffs.
The extra point attempt is good.
Dave Rogers on the return.
Kickoff return, 20 yards.
Wildcats.
Rogers on the return.
Leon Jolly gets another tackle. And the Wildcats have been unable to get it going against this Rhinos defense.
1st and 10. Ball on the 8-yard line.
And multiple turnovers. Had the defense tried to bail them out and tried to get them back in this game, and then Pat Hall turns around and throws an interception. And they were down in the red zone.
Williams, the intended receiver, on the play.
11. And now find themselves down 35-11. A minute and 24 seconds left. They got all the timeouts, and now they're playing for pride. Can they get a score here? And a potential onside kick is what they're thinking. And they're down 3 scores, and it is looking dim, should I say. Grim or dim for the Wildcats season. 14 completions, 28 attempts, 182 yards, and an interception. It's not enough to cut it here. He tried to throw Tiki Carter on a wheel route, and Tiki Carter throws the ball in frustration as it goes out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Ball
2nd and 10. They come up with 5 wide receivers once again. Can Pat Hall get a big throw here? They throw it deep. Number 16, Dave Rogers, and he scores. Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 66.
Touchdown!
Or number 16, should I say, gets a 66-yard touchdown catch. And what a big throw there by Pat Hall. And where has that been all game? Dave Rogers, 7 catches, 175 yards and a touchdown, and the Wildcats are coming out for a 2-point conversion here. They hand it off to number 42, and it's successful. The Rhinos got brought down 2 separate times. But number 42 wiggles his way through. 4 plays, 78 yards, 27 seconds on a big catch to Dave Rogers. Just a Hail Mary throw. And Dave Rogers outruns everybody, which he was doing all regular season, but was unable to do in the last 2 playoff games. And still pulls it off here with a minute left in the championship game. They go for the onside kick, but the Rhinos recover it. Number 82, the sure hand veteran Kobe Bennett on the hands team comes up with a big recovery there.
First and 10.
And the Rhinos get the ball back now, 35 to 19 at the 41-yard line with under a minute to go. They come up with a running formation, handed off to number 40, Mark Marshall, and he gets stopped, and the Wildcats call a timeout.
Don't stop that motor.
Mark Marshall, 18 carries, 88 yards, 5 catches, 37 yards. And I believe that was 3 touchdowns altogether. Which I believe is 8 touchdowns in 3 games. I might be mistaken, we'll have to go back and look. Mark Marshall potentially scoring 8 touchdowns combined, receiving and rushing. They hand it off to number 84, and he breaks the first tackle. Looked like he was going to get away, but the defender actually that got blocked got pushed into Randy Dorsey and actually makes him fall short of the first down, and it's 4th and inches, and they're going to set up for a field goal here as the Wildcats use their last timeout in hopes to get the ball back once again. The field goal is good, making it 38 to 19. Just reinsuring the Rhinos season 7 championship. 4 plays, 9 yards, 16 seconds. Wildcats were able to stop them there and were able to get a quick score, but this is a little bit too late. A little too much too late here for the Wildcats as the Rhinos have dominated all game. Number 16, Dave Rogers here on the return. Gets it just to short of the 25-yard line.
Rogers on the return.
Wheel it up to 23-yard line, and the Wildcats have no timeouts with 42 seconds left in the ball game. You can imagine for the season Hail Marys here. They actually come up with a running formation, 2 wide receivers, quarterback under center. Drop back to throw with a max protect. Throws it deep in the middle of the field. He caught it. Dave Rogers is going to score again. What? Touchdown Wildcats. 77-yard touchdown pass. And now look at the numbers for Dave Rogers and Pat Hall. They've gone up crazy. 325 yards and 16 completions, 2 touchdowns and an interceptions, but 2 of those touchdowns were late here in the 4th quarter. And it looks like the Wildcats have finally figured out what they should be doing all game long. But there's just not enough time left as it's 38 to 26. With 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter, the Wildcats are clawing their way back into this. Another 77-yard touchdown catch and run by Dave Rogers. What a throw and catch there. One-on-one across the middle of the field, and Pat Hall just laid it out for him and allowed him to get under it, and he took it all the way. Wildcats are going for an onside kick here. They don't get it. Number 6, Eric Kelly, the wide receiver on the hands team, recovers the onside kick, and the Rhinos will get possession of it here at the 43-yard line. And the Wildcats have no timeouts, so the Rhinos should be able to come out in victory formation and lead us out and secure their first ever championship game. The Rhinos have been in the league since season 1. And now finally here, 7 long seasons
It's showtime, baby.
to get to this point. And Alonzo Atkins and Mark Marshall,
All day, baby. Come
Randy
on.
Dorsey, Alan Dwight,
Ain't no thing.
Herb Orlando, Dante Terry, Alex Campbell, Xavier Dawson, Mike Matthews, and all of these Rhinos are now season 7 champions. Congratulations to the Rhinos, 38 to 26 over the Wildcats, and the Rhinos are your season 7 Canadian Simulation Football League champions. Congratulations, Rhinos! And the turnover Titans put their mark on history here. Wildcats got their heads down and they're disappointed, and so they should be, but they had an amazing season, but it is the Rhinos' day today. Congratulations to these Rhinos, well-deserved, amazing game plan. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Season 7.